Two truckers are facing serious charges after investigators say they ran a sex trafficking operation. Brian Summerson and Pierre Washington are accused of kidnapping women, then prostituting or holding them for ransom. Prosecutors say the women were transported through multiple states, including Tennessee. Josh Breslow explains how one victim has a tie to West Tennessee.
These two truck drivers are accused of using their 18-wheelers to run a sex trafficking operation. Federal prosecutors say South Carolina resident Brian Summerson kidnapped women and forced them to work as prostitutes for Pierre Washington. Washington owns his own trucking company out of Illinois. If the women refused, investigators say Summerson would hold them for ransom. They also say he physically assaulted the women while holding them captive. The FBI believes the operation ran across many states, mostly in the Southeast. In one case, Summerson allegedly kidnapped a woman in Georgia, then contacted a relative in Memphis and demanded money for the victim's release.
Just horror and hopelessness.
Whitney Fullerton is a sex worker advocate based out of Memphis. She says cases like this are all too common, but not talked about enough.
Men know that they can make easy money off of women. The beatings are daily. The trauma is daily. It's trauma on top of trauma on top of trauma. And once you've been so traumatized and so beaten down, it gets harder and harder and harder to keep hope alive.
Prosecutors haven't said how many women were trafficked or explained how investigators caught the two men. Josh Breslow, News 2.
Now, the FBI is trying to identify more victims in this sex trafficking operation. So if you know anything, please contact your local police department. Well, he was a big name.